What up, what up, what up? We are back. What up, Detail? Gig, gig underscore cats. What up? Let's do this. Aspect 08, what up? Test, 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 test. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. Okay. I hope none of these weren't changed on the back. Okay, cool, because I always set it in the middle. Test, 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 test. Okay, mic is fair. Mic is good. Alright. Deshaun Bannister, what up? What up, QuitBots? Yes, yes. You heard that DB is getting an update? Troll. That's a troll. Yes, you've heard wrong. Unless you specifically saw an announcement by Papa Pingo, then be on standby. He's actually fighting him. Oh. Update on anime. Look first. All right, so as far as anime, I finished Noragami. I watched Noragami. I finished that, and then right after Noragami, I watched Code Geass, and I finished that like the other day. Now I'm on Overlord. The video game anime. That was good. And I'm still watching it right now. I'm on season 2 of the what's it called on there? Eisen Goal or something like that. It's an interesting story. Yeah, we're rolling. We got that energy back. We got that energy back. We got that energy back. Fair warning, I might not do things in order. Overlord. We're talking about the same one, right? Overlord's the one where you start where at first it was like a video game type of thing where it shows the perspective of a of character in the outside world of a person getting ready to get off, but then they noticed that the NPCs were actually having a conversation with him, and he was like, "Oh, so this is happening," and then it got interesting there. Man, yeah, it's good anime. It's good anime though. I'm enjoying it. On season 2, we on season 2. ReZero, ReZero. Nah, I'm good. I'm good with ReZero. All right, you haven't touched DVU in a month? I'm glad I haven't in months. Future Timmy was right. What's after Overlord? It's not in order. By the way, I don't think I'm gonna be doing things in order. I think I'm gonna like do it strategically by picking ones out of the ones that I want to do. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of going for the ones where you have the overpowered main character. So I have no idea what the next one's gonna be, but I'm just focusing on the anime that I'm focusing on right now, and then I'll worry about what I pick afterwards. I'm playing it safe. I'm trying my best not to overload. No pun intended with Overlord, but I'm just doing my best to focus on what I'm at right now, and then once that's done, then I'll focus on the next one. Yeah. Seasons, it should have, from the looks of it, it has 4 seasons. I was surprised when I saw that. I was like, oh, it has 4 seasons. Yeah, so it has 4 seasons. I'm on the 2nd season. No, not in, no. Like I said, I'm not gonna. Like I said, it's only depends on afterwards. Plus, on top of that, I'm gonna have to save it for like another time. If there's an anime that's in that is not Japanese but is Chinese, it kind of throws me off. So I'm gonna have to put that to the side until another time. Because that was the plan to watch that, but nah, it kind of threw me off when I noticed that the language wasn't recognizable. So I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna have to watch that like at a different time. It was kind of weird. What up, Sam Rex? What up? Eminence in the Shadow? Okay, I'm gonna say the same thing. I don't know what I'm watching next. It's probably best that I don't predict what I'm watching next and just watch what I'm watching right now and then figure out what I'm watching right after. That's what's been working. That's how I've been on the roll, because I haven't been worried about what I'm gonna watch next. I'm just focusing on knocking out the one I'm at right now. So I can't give you an answer. Moonlight Fantasy. Yeah, I can't give you an answer right now. I can only focus on where I'm at right now. That's how I got this far. So I'm gonna just keep it that way. How's Noragami? Noragami, it was pretty good. There are a couple things that, you know, like keep you drawn in, like keep you in or something like that. But I have to say, Code Geass. Now that was way up high. Code Geass kept me looking at the screen. Code Geass like kept me watching. Noragami did too, but it was kind of more of a mild watch. You know what I'm talking about? But Code Geass, that got me hooked. Code Geass was a hook. Overlord was also in between a hook and because he did a good first impression. Nancer, what up? But yeah, Noragami was interesting though. Oh yeah, it just goes to show you that IQ can do a lot of things. If a regular person had this ability, if that person would probably not really get as far without the high IQ and the intellect to lead, because he wasn't even physically strong. He had the eye, right? But his IQ was the one that made the plays. He made those plays with his IQ, so that tells you everything about it. So when a person say, "I wish to have the same ability as him," you gotta realize that if you're gonna ask for the same ability as him, then you better be sure that your IQ is up there if you want it to be more effective. Overlord is like kind of really serious story, and it gives historical vibes. Are we talking about the same Overlord? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We're talking about the video game one, right? The one where the person's trapped in a video game. It kind of just seems like, you know, like an adventure. Best way I can describe it. It's an adventure. As far as I know, it's season 2. So season 1, season 2. Season 2 currently. It's an adventure. As right now, it's an adventure that that's getting somewhere, you know. World building, historical. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Like I said, Overlord got me hooked. First episode, I was like, this is good. I'm looking forward to it. It's like, this is good. I'm looking forward to it. Ah, yes. God Destruction. Kris is here. So I'm planning on watching a lot of animes this summer. Yes. Hello. Yeah, dude, I was like out of energy of anime, but we kind of went back into it, KrisKwik. We kind of went back into it. We're easing ourselves back into it, trying to build the momentum back up to start watching. We just had to take that first step. You wish you had your energy back? Okay, just focus on the anime. Focus on anime. Don't get into the manga. Don't get into the light novels. Anime. See if that works. It kind of like helps too, because this is what I do. When I'm off stream, I do this, and then on top of that, be watching that good old anime. So it kind of just like the time goes by fast. Time goes by fast, like crazy. So it's very effective. at that point, your body just adapts and just kind of be like, oh, I'm used to this now. So you would never be a manga fan? I see. Mangas are good. It's just that it's just that for my preference, in order to avoid burnouts, I'ma just consume a lot of anime. Plus that's good anyway. Animation is better than pictures and reading. To each their own. I still think manga and light novel are good, as well as anime, because they can really tell a good story. Depending on what you do with it, it just depends. All manhwa and manga, or manhwa, or when is the using weights everywhere and dying will not lose them happening? Saw Discord hype. Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, I saw that too. Heard about the buff quest stats too on top of buff quests or something like that. But I guess that's for what, story missions wise. So there's that. Where's okay? Plus quest buffs. Yeah. You just meant yeah. My thoughts exactly. But time comes with patience. You know what I mean? Some manga art styles go crazy. One Punch Man. Oh yeah. Yeah. Man, I remember y'all talking about that fight between him versus Garu. That fight was crazy. Saying dying and not losing them is good. Wait, huh? It's quite a task to do. It's not that on Discord. How about the buff quest part? I have no idea. Like most of the stuff that's like happening. We just know that there was an announcement, and so we're just gonna see what happens. Yeah. And Sneak Peeks Neil said that there would be weights used anywhere and you won't lose them when dying. That'd be a good moment to test and see. What will it be? Well, we'll see when it drops. Yeah. You just go see someone just want do the same moves up in the air. Then someone comes up, I'm gonna hit you with that stamina break real quick, and then they still fighting and be like, "Yep, that's raps. That person gone." Wait, which one is this one by Hallucid Twin? Oh, okay, cool. Finally gonna be able to not use shadow and not spend millions of zennies on weights. Yeah, they pretty pricey. Well, we're close to 1 bill zenny, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe we're in the 800s. No idea. This gives me Z movie Broly vibes and Cooler. Revenge of Cooler. I wonder, fan made One Punch Man cover Saitama versus. Nah. I'm not gonna get that far into it. I'm a like I said before. All I'm gonna focus on is that just anime, the anime parts. I wonder how it's gonna work because Namek is 0.9 without weights, which is less than Hyperball Time Chain without weights, so maybe it'll add less for Namek as an example. Well, I guess they'll kind of like, what's it called? Buff the Earth, Otherworld, etc. Whereas Hyperball Time Chamber wouldn't really, well, like I said, we'll just have to see how that's going to be like. What all is that going to apply to? If that applies to each, they just need to add God Chamber. I'm not gonna lie, but since 2020, I've been hearing God Chamber. So when it drops, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. When it drops, it drops. Because when I temporarily played DBFR in 2020, everybody was talking about God Chamber. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, y'all, we just wait, drop and drop. When it drops, it drops. You just gotta get into that mindset at that point. Because that's a long time. That's a long time. Do y'all agree they need to buff it? Oh, you must be talking about those shadows. They be doing like 2 to 3 stamina breaks. Gokuri. I also haven't read fan made One Punch Man, but the art style is more crazy than the official. Whoa. That's insane. That is insane. Yes, the universe 4. Destruction. Yes. You've been stacking on the ground because it's been Resident Evil 4 whenever I'm on PC. Nice. I'm good. Plus on top of that, I'm a grinder, not a PvPer. So if I want to PvP someone, I'm gonna have to like practice that. But my focus right now is grinding. My focus right now is grinding part. I have no PvP experience, so I'm definitely declining that. Grinding could change at any moment, but PvP, you're adding some moves to it, stuff like that, and you gotta continue to practice with that. You gotta continue practicing with it. I've seen what everybody else doing at firsthand. They gotta keep up with the practices and make sure they don't get rusty. So I'm gonna have to knock that grinding out of the way if I wanna focus on that PvP. Plus, I just, I focus one thing over the other. I think getting the tough part out of the way, just to beneficial. Let me see, you've been sliding because you've been trying to get Race V4. You haven't played Bloxers in years, you haven't played in months. I joined in your friend with Angel V4. Is it still updated regularly? They said a series of updates is coming when they're gonna... Yeah, okay, y'all talking about Bloxers. Oh, I'm surprised they don't have a. I'm surprised they didn't have a God fighting style, because I know that because I know was an angel one, angel one, angel one. You get like slapped. I think. Well, I know I remember that one, because angel one there's a slap in there like boom. I was like, what moveset is this? Because they ain't taco slap. I'm out here getting slapped. What is this? I have no. See, QuickBot. Here's QuickBot. I have zero experience in PvP. I've seen. I've only been in like one spectator tournament. Who was it? There's this guy that showed up and start wrecking everybody. Right? And then some people were like, oh, he's doing real good. He's doing real good. And I'm not talking about the guy destruction yet. I'm talking about someone who just showed up and I saw his movesets. Right? I saw his movesets and what he was using. What he was using, I don't remember. All I know is that he would do a combo. He would do a move, right? And then do another repeatable move, and then do a move, and then a hit, and then repeat that same process. I forgot what his name was, but it was a tournament between I don't remember. That's something. Maybe 11. I know it was 11. So it was. All I know is that it was that tournament. I only saw a little bit of that tournament. So I'm telling you, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. Yeah. Maybe once. Hold on. You still play DBFR, but you just hold Final Stand. Do angels have a staff? See, I have no knowledge of that. I wouldn't even remember. I wouldn't even remember. Can angels teleport to you in the anime? Don't know. You got so many questions I can't ask because I'm trying to play Project Slayers. Oh, my man say multitasking. Well, he's too close, so unless you want to get like a key blast, then there's not much I can do. Alright, y'all. Please refrain from getting too close to it. Let the javelin, let that riot javelin. Hit it with the riot javelin. Oh, that reminds me of the time I got ripped by a hacker on DBU. He had really low stats to me. Like, I could one-shot him with a simple move, but he just kept teleporting and punching. Oopie oop. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. It be like that, though. It be like that. Good old DBU. Spend hours, bit that drops. One thing you're scared about DBFR, either closing, not being updated anymore, or reset it everyone. Huh? Wait, what? Why would it close? Not being updated anymore. What do you mean? Compared to DBU, this game updates a good portion. You know, in DBU, we wait for a year to update for an update. We wait for a year. Versus DBFR, I'm like, this is W's. I don't care if it takes 2 months, 5 months. We're so in DBU, we're so used to yearly updates, and even this one didn't even get an update. So we're kind of used to it. So it's kind of like, you know, like usually when an update drops for DBFR, we're like, yes, good deal. Some people be like, all right, when's the next one? And I'm like, bro, this is good. This a lot of stuff that was added. There's a lot of stuff that was added right here. DBU got DBU to thank for that. DBU had us waiting for a good year. Because the ground is so long. I don't know why it took me so long to realize he was a hacker. I thought you had. Oh, I see. There now don't like. There was this thing on DBU where people could do something with PvP as well to make their stuff hit. But then again, you know, it's kind of up in the air because you just at that point it's really you don't even know. Send a server link. I want to join you. You did like 10 times. You can't join you. I don't know if that's possible because I'm in a public server. If I send you a server link, then it will only link to the Earth server and not the Planet Namek server, because Planet Namek server is public. Either follow my Roblox account and then you can join me that way. Then increase your chances of joining me if you follow my Roblox account. If you're trying to join. No, lock on. Alright, here we go. We wait for years, definitely not less than 2 years. Then the update drops with two skills and some gloves. Yeah. Usually 1 year of waiting in DBU's terms is either you get 2 bosses, you get 2 bosses, or like one form, one boss, or 1 skill, maybe like 2 clothes. I'm telling you, dude. That's why when DBFR did an update like on April, and it was only 1.5, but it was a lot of stuff that was added in there versus what we were used to. 1.5? You're telling me that was a 1.5, just half. And I was like, that's a lot of stuff that was added right there. I was like, okay, this is good. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna keep it going. That just goes to show. Yeah, but you never know if Neil just decides it's not worth his time or something. If life comes up. Have y'all noticed any cheaters in this game? Cheaters, and if there were cheaters, plus on top of that, their system, DBFR system is security system is really good. And then on top of that, even if one were spotted, they would be dealt with really quickly. You got nothing to worry about in terms of that. Where's the story quest number 4? I can't find it. I don't remember the story quest numbers. All I know is you do Goku. There's Goku first. Then there's, is it Yamcha? Cyberman? Then there's Piccolo. Then I think there's Gohan. I think Gohan is next, maybe? And that's near the dinosaurs, maybe? That's near the dinosaurs that I don't know. I do not remember. Like I said, I don't remember stuff. I don't remember Pacific like that because when the story misses, you do only one time, so it's kind of like, how do I remember? Like, you know what I mean? There are like certain things that person can remember. Blaze Killer, what's up? Namek revamp, Android Race, Sickle of Sorrow, titles, universes, revamps of old mechanics, revamp AI, new. And that's all I can remember. All for 1.5. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's a lot of stuff for 1.5. That's good. I was like, you know what? That is good. That guy with Nimbus is zooming. It looks slower when you use it. It probably same speed but different perspective. Yeah, it's the same thing with DBU. You know how DBU is, like, if a person with 1 quadrillion stats like zooms in their perspective, then yeah, it looks fast. But to a person that's just sitting still, it'll look like that person just zoom out of there. Yeah, so it's kind of like that perspective. It's kind of like that perspective, but since it doesn't apply the same like DBU does, like when you get more stats, your speed still is the same as everybody else's. It's not like DBU where, oh, you're at 1,000 speed, so you're gonna be moving like very slow pace. You go to 1 million, oh, okay, it's all right. 1 billion, oh, you're moving pretty fast. Oh, 100 billion, oh yeah, you're moving pretty fast. 1 trillion, oh yeah, you're moving real, yeah. So it goes higher and higher. The speed just goes crazy. The update has so much stuff added, it might as well. What are they even gonna add in update 2? Don't know. All I know is that something to look forward to, since Savior from heaven. Bum, 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 bum. Song Wukong. Wait, what? Or is it just forced teleport? Wait, what? Forced teleport. How much power you make a day? It's not consistent. I'll tell you that. Consistency in terms of daily power level gains. This would be consistent / inconsistent at the same time, but is very useful. As long as it's 10 mil and above, it can work. So it works. I wouldn't say, actually, like yesterday I got 14 mil. Yesterday I gained 14 mil. So there will be moments where if I'm like not watching anime and I go like all in, it's possible to get a 20, but 20s are not consistent at all. It's usually either 15, 16, 17, 13, 12, or 11. But if I'm like busy throughout that entirety, then it's gonna be either 10 or below. What kind of style are you using for grinding? Style. In terms of gaining stats here, as far as me being on Nimbus, flying over towards this area here and using Riot Javelin. At first it was Energy Kick, but then I realized Energy Kick wasn't that effective. Like training? Oh, you mean the game power level? The catch is that this is my training. This is my training. So the power level gains that I told you that I get 15 mil, 14 mil, 13 mil. This, what you see here, is my training. Yeah. Shadow training was my training. Actually, let me go back. December, gravity chamber. Yeah, quest points. Yeah, quest points. Trust me, it's not as easy as it thinks. That takes. It's not as easy as it thinks. It's not the. Let me already clarify. It takes some hours. It takes some hours. That's why anime makes it so much better. From morning, okay, let's say here, let me give you an example. Let's say if I start at 10 a.m., I always be sure to not overseed, but I make sure when I go from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m., I turn in my quest points in and see what we get, right? That's a lot of... I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. So, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. or 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. or... But think about it, though. Think about it. You also got to count in eats, the food that you eat, and breaks in between it. But that's how it is. Trust me. This is not the easy route. You got to choose between which preference of grinding works for you, right? So it kind of works in a way. But this would be my method of grinding. See, that's the thing that Tempo was telling me about, kid style. You can't get that anymore. So when I saw that one, I was like, all right. So that's when he during the beginning of the year he showed me that first thing I was using was Tainto. When I went to Hyperball Time Chamber, it used to be Tainto style that I used. Then Tempo said use Goku style. So I used Goku style, and then that's when everybody started figuring out, oh, we can use the generic sword style. Then the new Shadow AI came, and then generic sword style. Though it can work, you just gotta like always be ready to perfect block, and be sure to pay attention to your health and stop your health at a certain point. And so I started looking at some things. I was like, well, let me explore and see what benefits will work. Try to find out what benefits work and what benefits won't work. So, then came Namek. Rogue Namek. The only reason I came to that conclusion was a long time ago, back before any of this, I think like, well, December maybe, when I was first starting. Yeah, when I was first started, that's right. It was Ideal. Ideal, was getting some help from Supersonic Fan. Supersonic Fan said he did a method called the quest point. You know, he used quest points to get power level. And so I retraced that, and I was like, well, I wonder why he would do that. Then that's when I figured this one out. Trust me, it took a lot of back and forth of doing Gravity Chamber, Hyperbolic Time Chamber, and Shadow Training for me to conclude that this method would work for me. Took a lot of thinking. Then I was like, yeah, this works. So it kind of works already. Wait, what? What just happened? Okay, here we go. He's another server. Can you one-shot Giant? No! Cynical, I cannot one-shot him. Cannot one-shot the Giant. No. He is tanky. He is tanky. How does quest points work? You gain quest points by quests, and then you go over to the quest point trader. You know, the guy with the purple hair, or well, actually black hair, with the shades on. It's a quest trader, and then you're gonna exchange that with strength and defense. Your strength and defense is what gets you power level. So you wanna like make that balance, that strength and that defense, so that way you can gain. How much quest points you have? I do not know, but I usually don't try to like look at how many quest points I have until at the end of the day when I'm done. That's a mental thing. That's kind of a mental thing, so that way you don't go insane. Trust me, there are moments where if you continue to like, there are moments to where if you continue to keep track of every, like, if you continue to focus too much, like for instance, if you were fighting shadow training and you always kept track of each hour of what you're getting each and every hour, then your mind will start thinking, oh, so in this hour I should be hitting this. And I promise you, with the consistent amount of training that you continue to do that every day, doing that, you will go insane. You will go insane. Your mind will literally go insane. It's best to just see the end result at the end of the day. Because if you're gonna do this consistently, to go for a certain amount for a very long time, it's best to not make yourself go, make your mind go insane. Well, I know that if you do, let me see, if you do 40k plus, then if you have 40k plus quest points, then it's a possibility that you will hit 9+ mil gain or 10+ mil gain. 60 mil, it's already guaranteed that it's going to be over 10 mil, so that's good, right? 80 is a possibility of it, you know, like 80 plus going to be a possibility of 20. So it just depends though. But that's how you would look at it. In terms of like, if a person is trying to just focus on getting 10 mil a day, then 40k plus range. Or at least anything higher. Make sure it's like pretty high. Like maybe 50 to be safe. 50k can get you a 10+ mil. You say you see 300k on both away or so. Ooh-wee. I have no idea how much Zenny will get if we continue this method throughout the course of just to max. Can't imagine a Zenny. Right now we're at 859 mil. Yes, I have no idea. Maybe 1.2, 1 point something, 2 point something. It'd be funny if you hit 2.8 million Zenny at 2.8 billion. Be kind of ironic there. He'd be better for grinding if you could. How can I join your server? You can follow my Roblox account. That's one way of joining. But like I said, you can like just, well, yeah, that's one of the ways. Because I'm sure there are multiple other Namek servers that have different people. Bro, it took me like 60 coming out house with fusion. Wait, what? Wait, what? Same with DBU when you rail up and keep looking at your rail while you rail. No, that's not an issue. My focus is that when you rebirth, right, on DBU, if you rebirth, right, but you keep focusing on that time, like the actual time, like your actual time, and start tracking it and be like, okay, so in this hour I did this amount of rebirths, so that means in the next hour I should do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. If you're in it for the long run, it's best not to do that. Otherwise, you will go insane. It's just a smart way of like not adding more pressure to you. That's all there is to it. It's just a smarter way. That way you can have. That way it's more like you're running the marathon instead of running, you know, a race where you're trying to find that finish line. Instead, you're just running the race. Run the race / marathon. So you gotta treat it like a marathon. But yeah, this is what I usually do. And this method here, it can work while you're watching anime. If you have this like on the in a mini like in a mini thing, and then you have anime on the side, your eyes can move towards it like that, right? It can move like boom, 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 boom. Cause nothing changes in game. You're still going that same thing, like that, and that. Then you lock on, then boom. So it works. No grounds road, they grind rock. Namek servers, so much of social earth / other world. I see. When they do, they melee it, and it takes that like 5 minutes. Chris, is the NPC real you put on this Discord? Yes, the one that I put up. Okay, so yeah, that was a daily tip. That person can be found at the Octagon Village. That's why I gave you a daily tip for it. If you see him, do not approach him unless you want your stats gone. Unless you want everything gone. That's why I put it as a daily tip on the Discord. You put it in there, you're done. Like, do not talk to him. Do not speak with him. Do not speak with him. Do not speak with him. It wipes away your data. Please do not speak with him. Do not wake up one morning and just be like, well, I think I should start out fresh. I want to start over. I think I want to turn over a new leaf. Like, no. You turn over a new leaf by waiting for 1 month by making another account. Make another account and wait 1 month. Don't turn on new leaf. Keep that account. Yes, indeed. Z Warriors. You say I'm gonna be devious and do it when I hit 100 mil power level? Bro. Nah, y'all. Nah. Nah, don't do it, cynical. Best say, yes, I finally hit 100 mil. Now to talk to the guy with the glasses on. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? and then you receive like a whole conversation saying, I think I want to start over. I enjoyed the beginnings of getting stronger and stronger like usual. And I'm like, you can do that by making another account. There is a way. Just make another account and wait for about 1 month or so. Oh man. In your Discord with power level for the ranks, must you be base or can you be in max? Wait, what? Oh, it goes by your stats, not by your power level. I don't think I added that in there yet. In terms for, like more, I've only stick with like the usual Trello. I stick with the usual Trello thing. So it's based off of your stats. If you have All right, let's see this one then. There we go. Restarting Dragon Ball Final or restarting Dragon Ball Z Final Stand? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't gotten to Final Stand. Only in 2020. I was like, well, teach their own. Yeah, there's still a lot of things that I only got the basic roles down though. Like in terms of like everything that's supposed to be there, Saitama Essence and all that, right? Let's see. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah. Super Saiyan Ruzi. Sa. It's kind of a vibe, maybe. It's kind of like a. I don't know how to decipher this song. But I gave it a thumbs up anyway. Go out for those daily runs. Go out those we go out for those distance runs. We're gonna have to add this to the playlist. Alrighty. Okay. Sometimes it gets thrown off in proportions. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That one's like the see, that one I found out recently about that one. Cause the one I have been using was the it was energy kit, but then I realized that energy kit way weaker. I realized that one was weaker. Cause Riot Javelin, cause when energy kick I had to go like Saitama Essence just to at least do something. But Riot, I'm in base form. I was like, what in the world? Namek update? No, wait. Okay. The method that I start using, so the Namek method that I start using this was that update, that shadow update, because I was mostly just shadow. I was mostly just doing shadow. So when the AI update happened, that's when I switched over to to the rogue Namek. So this would basically be the new one, like the new Namek thing. Because before that, I really didn't do rogue for like quest points or anything. You say is DB reps cap? No, you can get as much as you want. Like for DBU, mine is like 28,000 rebirths, 28,000 plus rebirths. You can get as much rebirths as you want in that game. You can get as much stats as you want there too, but it's like unlimited. Like it just feels limitless. $1 million? Nah. Not even an exploiter has hit that. The highest an exploiter in that game has hit is 100,000 rebirths, and that person got reset on the spot. I was like, you know what, Papa Pingo? I was like, Papa Pingo. Someone. The thing about it, yeah, but the thing is that. But here's the plot twist on that though. That person with 100K, that was an exploiter, got reported by another exploiter. So he got reset due to an exploiter, not by a player, due to another exploiter. An exploiter sell out another exploiter. Yeah, it's a whole show over there. So basically the strongest one would be a person with 50-something thousand rebirths, another exploiter with 50-something thousand, while the number one legit grinder would be around 30 plus K, and me being second at 28 plus K. But as far as things go with that one, oh no. He said, yeah, over 45K. Troll. Oh man. I wonder what is that though. Been a while since you've played DBU, so you don't know the exact. It's been a while for me too. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Can you add me so it puts you in the server? Did you try follow? Okay, before we get to adding, did you try following me? Follow my Roblox account, join my game. We're just trying to make sure that you use all the options. All right, send me your username then. Send your username in the chat so that way I can add you that way. All right. Know what? You said I haven't touched grass for a few years. Man, what? Said, how does Pingo sees people real? I don't know. Pingo, even though I was able to talk to Papa Pingo, it was still vague. Papa Pingo was very vague. I'll be like, Papa Pingo, this is what happened. And so he's like, hello, KrisKwik, in all caps, with an all chat smile, right? And then he would say something, and it would leave you in like, so is that a yes or no? Basically, it's just vague. You talk to Papa Pingo, you'll receive nothing but vague. It'll be vague. So you kind of like try to like, kind of have to like work around with it. That's why when people were saying, oh, is there gonna be an update? I'm like the other day, like not the other day, my bad. Months back, probably early January, when the update didn't happen like it usually was supposed to. I said, so Papa Pingo, are you done? Are you basically done updating, or are we expecting to see updates in the near future? He said it is possible, but for now I am busy because of this and that. And I was like, okay. But nevertheless, still vague. I was like, yep, still vague. Alright, now it's time to pull this out. It's an ability called Author Authority. Yeah, I need to, who was it that need to be added? Was it Discover? Yeah, that's what I had to do. Discover. Let me just do this instead. Huh. Did you give me your display name? Was that your display name that you gave me? Please don't give me your display name. It's not gonna work that way, y'all. Yeah, it's not working. Cynical. Not your display name. That lets you see the stats of the player. Oh, you mean, oh. In this case, we would call them scouters. But we don't have scouters in DBU. However, people use scouters, but scouters that are not on the market in DBU's terms, DBU's black market, which is another term for, like I was telling you about, the 100K person. By the way, I didn't know someone actually reached 100K. Yeah, Matt scored. Yeah, Matt scored did that. But after he got reset, no one heard from him. Well, like I said, I'm not caught up really in what's really going on. I do know that Dark made his return, but that's about it. You said that was your actual? It didn't work. That was weird. It didn't work though. Couldn't find you. So that was kind of confusing for me. There you go. Now you can try joining me because I've already accepted it. Maybe they'll let you do it, or maybe it won't. It just depends. So all the effort and battery waste just to get reset. Oh yeah, yeah. Even for an exploiter, that takes a long time for a person to get 100K. So if they go through the lengths of trying to get that again, that's it. That's saying something. That was see, the goal was as a person that when I was playing DBU at the time, the only way that I thought of how I could beat the exploiters was to continue to move up my rebirths to the point where it would take a long time for even an exploiter to reach alone, because it takes a long time for an exploiter to reach 100K. That has happened. That has happened. So that was my plan. That was the plan. That was the plan that it was gonna be. Outpace them in a marathon run. The strongest. It didn't work, but it's all good. You got your food now. Wait, what? Wait, what? That just threw me off for a second. First he was like, yeah, so add me so that way I can join you. And he was like, yeah, so I'ma eat now. Yeah. That was like a turnover. That was a little turnover point right there. I wonder how DBU was like with no stat requirements for boss. It would be easier with no stat requirements for boss. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, because if you rebirth and you got 0 stats, so long as you hit the boss, right, you get the credit until Papa Pingo added that 10% to 20%. See, that's when the players was like, I think that was when the players was like, huh, and then they started leaving. They started leaving because you couldn't use your, because you couldn't, what's it called? So long ago, man. Ooh, wait. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Did Roblox, like, took it away? I saw a comment that was about to pop up. Yeah, leech. Yeah, leeching. Yeah. During that time, I think it was what? Yeah. Leeching was a thing where in the early days of 2020, public servers, you have players who would just rebirth and have literally 0 stats. And then all they needed to do was get 1 hit from Broly, because at that time Broly was the strongest boss. And then they would run away, and then let the strong person come in and one-tap it, and they would get like crazy stats. And then that became an issue for, I'm assuming, during that time, pro players. The second strongest person in the game, which was the man of war called Assad, he was like, yeah, we need to fix this. We need to fix this because of prevent leeches. And so they decided, all right, well, here's what they came up with. And this was a community decision, by the way, which is crazy to me. It's the most craziest thing to me, because the community made the decision. So it said, I'm gonna look for that screenshot. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna look for that screenshot, because I made sure to knock it down. This was literally a decision that anyone could make. It wasn't an unfair decision. It wasn't none of that. The votes. Yes, there was a literal vote. And when you look back at it, I'm like, bro, what in the world? I was like, let me see, where are that? Is it on here? Yeah, here it is. There we go. That requirement for quests? Bro! 490 said yes. But do you realize that when that was added, the player drop went down? The player drop went down. And people were like, no, why did they add stat requirements for quests? And I'm like, bro, y'all realized that was a decision for, everybody had a decision for that. Everybody had a decision for it. I look back on this and I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, what in the world? What in the world? Oh, how is this? JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Okay. Oh, what? There we go. You said he has his priority straight on food. Indeed. Man said, Ikitakimasu. Yes. Wait, for the farm. Wait, what? Hold on. If you mean today... When were you chosen for, if you mean a day of my ascension? August 11th. Isn't ready. Simple. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that whole thing, that whole transformation can shape the entire world. That's why you don't see it every day. You don't see something like that every day. That thing shapes the whole entire world. It gets everybody's attention. You couldn't miss it if you wanted to. There were glitches that were actually good back in the day. Chris, I can't join you. What was the best one? Everybody at the time in 2020, back in 2020, that was the fusion glitch. But then, it was kind of like the same with this one too. The same one with this one too, where a person would reset their character before the transformation and then let that person have the fusion while the other person still stays. I saw that. Cause that's the one I saw. That's the one I saw there, but kind of like ain't no point in that. There's no point in that. Yeah, ain't no point in that stuff. I was like, yeah. But there was some way too many OP stuff that had to get patched. Cause I kind of remember what some of the stuff that were way too OP that they even caught Papa Pingo's attention. Y'all remember that fusion form glitch? That was a fusion form. Yeah, that thing was crazy. As soon as I made a video on that, Papa Pingo DM'd me immediately. I was like, oh, hello, Papa Pingo. And then that's how it all started. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm joking. But anyway. Did you get your match? Or did you get a master boost when you ascended? Oh, this is a Final Fantasy. Okay. Probably form O. Fusion Lit was OP, and yeah, that reset fusion sound helpful too. Yeah, let's say like you have two people that were rebirth, right? Or if you had another person that was stat grinding. If you had another person that was focused on stat grinding and the other one that was on rebirthing, then it kind of would have already like helped you in the process, because the person would help you. Let's say you was at 0 stats and then there was a stat grinder. Y'all working together. It's time for you to rebirth. You rebirth, and or another way is that the stat grinder would have the strongest boss and you would get the second strongest boss in fusion glitch. So it would kind of like be a work together. It kind of being beneficial within your favor. Yeah, to explain it, to get it patched. But he wasn't wrong though. That needed to get patched because it was way too OP. Remember Dublair versus KrisKwik, Dark App Site, and what's his name? Dublair and Dark App Site versus, you know, me and Phobos. we were moving in speed that was beyond our understanding. I was like, what in the world is going? I was like, what in the world? Where's that Super Saiyajin? What was it? Was it Blue 3? Cause he had it. No, not Blue 3. Never mind. No, Super Saiyan. True God of Creation, True God of Destruction. Yeah. Yeah, it was that one. True God of Creation. He just not. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. All right, here we go. Boom. I remember some fights on Sun's channel that I actually thought was OP. You talking about the Rebirth Cooking Party? Well, back in the Rebirth Cooking Party, some perfect combo, and timing. Talk about the Rebirth Cooking Party. Sun, yeah, by Sun. You got through 2 DBC episodes before. Wait, what? Two? Wait, what? 2 episodes for 1 round? Wait, whoa. I never really understood why you grind so much on DBU though. Like you don't even ooh people. What's the point? Yeah, so that's a good question. I grinded a lot, but I never used that power to abuse it or anything of the sort, right? Because most people are always asking me the question, Chris, you're strong on DBU. Just go around and start oofing everybody. I'm like, no. Yeah. I was a neutral. I remained neutral in DBU. And that's pretty surprising in the pretty surprising because DBU is toxic. DBU is everything, toxic fighting, toxic this, everything. But yep, it's possible to stay neutral in it. I was mostly interested in the so basically QuickBot. I was mostly interested in the progression of the grinding, just like how I'm doing with DBFR2. I'm not getting the power, so I could be like, oh yeah, time to flex on the power and start attacking everybody. No. You have it just to have it. It's like an achievement that you're trying to do. Just an achievement to hang up on the wall. Like, okay, so that's been achieved. So it just kind of adds more to the fuel. It builds up your confidence too. So that way you're like, okay, so I did this much on this game, right? This amount, and so now I could be able to withstand. Yes, indeed. That's how they usually went. I guess it just depends on the person, really. But QuickBot, let me say, okay. I know you said something, so I'm gonna reverse the question back to you. What would have, if you were doing the same thing that I was doing on DBU, what would have been your purpose that would have kept you going in the game? What would have been something that you would have looked forward to if you would have had like 28,000 plus rebirths, could get stats pretty fast and stuff like that? What would have been your approach to how you done things? Alright, and then we go from there. T grade, it's views on another level. So here's my story. Grind, then think that stats is enough to oofs whole server, then starts to oof people, then a random person comes and oofs me, then back to grind and then repeat. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You say you more the evil side, maybe being stronger than anyone so no one can oof me. Yes, that's also another thing. It kind of made things interesting too, because like I said, our clan at first was like, you know, the good side, but then I became more of a neutral party, because there was this time where we did had an alliance with the Dark Empire. But that was short-lived. That was actually short-lived for a good reason too. That was short-lived because our previous leader in that clan joined that clan. That was the only reason. The leader of Dark Empire was not the main reason why that alliance went downhill. The alliance broke because our previous clan leader joined that empire. I was like, what in the world? So it was kind of like a little flop, like this happened. But yeah, that's why I maintain the side of neutral, because for instance, like when Dark Apps said I'm back now, and I'll be going after you, I got excited. I was like, yes. Like more people would show up, more in, you know. Well, I don't understand why you grind in this game too. What are you gonna do? Alright then. Well, for now we are going for max power level. And then on top of that, what makes it different from DBU is that I don't have to worry about competing with exploiters as well. DBU I had to factor in that I had to compete with exploiters in order to like have to compete with them. So there was I was at a disadvantage already. My only advantage was to beat them in the long run. Beat them in terms of time and years. That was my only way. Then I remember before I even continued with that, DBFR was something I needed to get into, because not only did they have a max to stop at, but they also had more things to explore as well. maybe how it feels for more like Dragon Ball. No rebirths, just grind. Yeah, and the different feel towards it is that it doesn't get faster as you go. It just stays, you know, static. And so your test, this is a real test. That's why the test is very different from DBU. DBU's benefits is that, oh, if you're trying to rebirth, it gets faster and faster as you go, so it goes faster to the point where you rebirth in less than 5 minutes, rebirth in like 4 minutes. So you go from rebirthing in like almost like the whole entire day for one rebirth versus rebirthing in less than 5 minutes. And so that's something that continues pushing you. Now, what makes this game challenging is that it's not like that. It stays like a flat, straight line. If we were to give a comparison towards it for DBU in terms of the grinding aspect, this will basically be stat grinding. This will be stat grinding. No changes, the longer you grind, the faster it gets. No, none of that. It's basically stat grinding. You stay the same and you continue going and going and going until you hit it. So, well, I admit I was pretty bad, but I don't think I was as bad as Dark though. Oh, you talking about Dark Side? You talking about like evil side? You talking about like on the evil side and stuff? Now, Dark takes the trophy for that one. Dark takes the trophy for that one. He actually took the part of a villain. Like, people are actually questioning him. You played a role of a villain so good to the point people question, is this how you really are? Yeah, so Dark wins that one. Dark Appsite. Tempo during that time was more of the quiet that people saw as either a hero or a neutral party. But he was quiet. That was Tempo. Because Tempo was a mystery. Tempo was a mystery during that time. He was like the mysterious #1 warrior. The ironic part about it is that the best villain of the game was, you know, the best villain of the game was a student, and the teacher was actually Tempo. Because that's what it says in its description. If you look in there, because I have it right here. If we go right here, if I pull up Discord right now, because Dark recently came back, right? And so you will see a bio here. You will see a bio here. Hold on. Where is... No, there's an easier way to find it. Right here. Oh, there's info now. Oh, hold up. There it is. Right here. Alright, let me put my display up. Okay. See, this the one right here. If I can find it. Here it is. Since I am now stronger than my former teacher, aka Tempo, aka the Grand Priest, and I am now the #1 strongest in the multiverse, then you will now call me the Grand Usurper of Death. Yes, this right here is the villain. This right here is the villain. Further proof. Further proof. Further proof. Oh, what in the world? Okay, here we go. He said maybe if I had trillions of stats, then, well, I mean, only used to oof people, some chosen people. Maybe if I had trillions of stats, then I'm not sure though. Well, if I had trillions of stats, I would do the same. I see. Never got a chance to do so because a random person would just oof you. I see, I see. Understandable indeed. No fun of having stats when you can't oof. That's why we go for those rebirths. We get a lot of rebirths. That 15 bill. Dylan going through. But he played the part though. He played it. He played it very good. He played it very well. True villain. Bro took on a villain arc. No, cynical. I promise you, dude. Since 2020, when I first started, people would tell stories about him. It felt like I was in the arc. That's how DBU was something way more than just a game. When I joined in, I was in the arc. I was in the arc, man. It was like we was in anime. It felt like we was in the anime. You had your villain. You had the clan, the Order, the Black Knights, which now I know what the reference was for. Yeah, that was something. It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool though, because that's how it all started. That's how I met KrisKwik here. KrisKwik can't. If we're gonna speak in story arc terms, let's say it this way. In the Order of the Black Knights palace castle, we had a visitor coming in saying, "Did you guys add Nightbot?" Nightbot. That was the first words. First words of KrisKwik. Add Nightbot. The Nightbot was corrupted, so then we had to tweak it into KrisKwik. So there you have it. So I remember him nuking the whole server. Yeah. You used to be scared when people told me about him. People, like, I'm telling you, there was a whole story arc about him. Man, Tempo had his own story arc. He was the mysterious, he was like the mysterious hero / neutral warrior. We didn't, people looked at him either as a neutral guy or as a hero. It was something. It was something right there. It was like the evil versus the good side arc, and then you had the tournament arc. The tournament arc is where Sun came in. Sun for hot. See, you already got the arcs down. You got evil. You have the evil versus the good. Clans Horizon arc. You had the tournament arc. Just like a regular anime would. You had your tournament arc and everything. Telling you, it was something. DBU wasn't joke back then. I'm telling you, it wasn't. Like I said, DBU was not just your. It's not just your regular game. We literally made that game into a whole story arc. Without even intentionally trying to. Without even intentionally trying to do it. We made it into like an arc. we made it into an arc. It was the community that made me. It was the community in the first place that made me like wanted to go for that number one. Wanted to go for the top spot. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. That reminds me of the Super Saiyan God best form. DBFR's terms. Now I see DBFR's turns more of the Saiyan. The Saiyan. But Super Saiyan God would be the godly path. The term in DBU was Super Saiyan God best form. I remember everybody used to say that. Even though there were higher forms of Super Saiyan God at the time. That was still a term that even the creator said, Super Saiyan God best form. Everybody was just saying it, Super Saiyan God best form. Man, I'm telling you. Now I joined the empty Namek server. You have me added too on top of that. Must be a server region thing. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's server regions or anything of the sort. That was fun though. Roberto Party was fun. That was the first time that I actually use a like Discord dank memer bot. Still missed the please snipes. Please snipes. That was fun. Someone would try to delete their message and then we would spam please snipe, please snipe. Use the Hakai. Oh yeah, destruction. Because it was unique. If you were stronger than the person would just straight disappear. You would do shh, and they would disappear. But if you wasn't strong enough, then they would disappear and then reappear. That would just show that you weren't strong enough for it. It's kind of funny though. Yeah, there was some Hakai. You do Hakai, they would disappear, and they would either disappear and stay gone, or they would disappear and then reappear. Not gonna lie, that is a cool garment. Even, yeah, that's Tien's. Tien has a solid garment. Want some PvP using that? Yep. Especially if you're moving fast. Man said he wanted to do an epic stare down. Well, if this was actual real, you wouldn't be staring. What in the world is that? Man can do, what's it called? Alchemy? Is that right? Can pull objects. Boom. Whoa. Here we go. Oh, what in the world? Okay, yeah, I'd have to go on this angle. There we go. This will probably help. Because that water over there was blocking it. The power of the stone. Ooh. That'd be looking cool on top of that. Yep. Be like, I could pull objects right here. The power of the stone. Well, or book. Book. Not the stone, or the book. Earnings Robux was fun. Oh, yeah. Some was really creative. Some was like, if you talk here and you reach level this, you earn some Robux. I was like, bro, what in the world? But it wasn't easy though. I wouldn't. All I would do is just try to participate in tournaments for fun, for the fun of it. Yeah, Son was good though. He knew how to. He was the king of tournaments. He knew how to run. He knew how to run a tournament for real. He knew how to run a tournament. Oh my goodness. Whew. You. Time for me to heal. My favorite apples. Let's eat those apples real quick. Can't go wrong with the apples, for real, for real. Those apples give a refreshing. Oh, what in the world? Oh, I forgot to accept the quests. Bro, everything is moving on its own. I know y'all remember Nitz Vivian. Nitz Vivian, in terms of anime, he would be like that, it'd basically be like the, Naruto and Sasuke, Tempo, and, Nitz Vivian. Was there a award for the winner, by the way? You're talking about back in Sun, right? Sun would give Robux. He'll give Robux for the number one winner. I think for second and third too, if I'm not mistaken. He used to do that. He used to do that back in before Rebirth Party, back in 2020 when he was doing tournaments at that time. That was when Smirk would sneak and try to sneak from Fusion Clan and try to participate in the tournament. The audio kind of went well with the music there. How much? I don't remember. Maybe eight. Actually, hold on. Yeah, see, this is how it was set up. This is how it used to be set up. Yeah, this is how you set up. He had brackets here, brackets there, brackets here. There's $10 Robux here, $10 Roblox gift cards here. I'm telling you, it was. And look at who is that? Red Support. Red Support. For those that don't know, Red Support, if I'm not mistaken, is also playing DBFR too. So that's also amusing too there. I just wish that Mr. Awesome Tot and Dragoon and everybody else, they all came over here too to DBFR. That would have been something. Okay. He said, so now you see, Chris, you have a reputation. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wait, I probably had no chance to get in 1, 2, 3 place. Well, that was back in 2020. Now we're talking about Republican Party. If you participated in that, then yeah, you would have definitely. Because remember, in one of the tournaments in the Republican Party, I got 3rd place, and I actually got something from that. And during that time, you was able to beat me in a 1v1. We already squared off, and you was able to beat me. Yeah. So you had, yeah, so you definitely I don't know if you, I have no idea if you participated in the Republican Party tournaments, but if you did, you would have definitely got a reward from it. Whoa. Man said he went rage mode. You gotta get close to it if you're trying to get that quest credit. Said that was just one time though. No, it wasn't. That was multiple time. That was multiple rounds we went. I'm telling you, that was multiple rounds we went, and I was getting wrecked. Yeah. Cause we well, either way, who was you fighting though? There was some other people you were fighting. I can't remember the other name, but you was fighting other people too. Oh yeah, that's right. You was fighting Hearts. Yeah, you was fighting Hearts. Yeah, you was fighting Hearts too, and Hearts was good. So you would exchange blows with Hearts too. Oh, okay, now I see. They go and rage again. Hmm. This guy should make a clan, because that is a. I didn't know that TN's uniform would actually look really good. Pretty good. Okay, so you just go spam it. You're just gonna continue spamming it. So yeah, heart's good with PvP. Oh, I still had this up. Boom, boom. Ooh, wait, that was a deadly attack. Deadly, deadly. You have some good memory. I can't even remember much about that time. Let me see if I can remember anything else. Other than the first encounter of you telling me to add Nightbot. What in the world? Why are they locking me on the hell? You remember Haru? You have Rebirth Party. You always get into arguments with Haru, and who else? Now who else is there? Man, if memory serves me well, sometimes some memories pop up. Oh yeah, you remember that time you tried to get me on Free Fire? Yeah, I still remember that. Free Fire, and then VC, and then you spoke like one time. You spoke like, you spoke one time, and that was it. It was Free Fire. See, there's some stuff that I kind of remember. It's kind of like getting to me, but kind of not. I don't know. What in the world? What? What is going on? What is going on here? Good thing we're about to wrap things up. I think one other thing, if I remember. Okay. No, no, oh, whoa. Oh, wow. I was able to hit it. Yeah, that was a close one. Almost launched that at him. Alrighty. Alright guys, this is where we'll wrap things up indeed. Once again, Kris, God of Destruction Kris, much appreciated for the assist for today. This is where we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. We'll see. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, once again guys, if you are new to the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, put notifications, ring the bell. As always, stay positive, stay quick, and once again, KrisKwik out. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.